Welcome back to my Lobotomy Corporation bedtime story reading. This is Hitori and I will be helping you fall asleep with some ambient audio from our favorite game as I learn more about Lobotomy Corporation's Abnos. In the last video we read about the punishing bird. This time it will be about the mirror of adjustment. Now, before we begin, let me just acknowledge that we have a new background for this video. This was drawn by an artist called Full Body. I talked about appreciating artists in the last video, so please check his art out. I will be leaving his links in my description. Also, if you are new here, this is now the 5th video for Lob Corp bedtime story reading. You can view the entire playlist tagged on the card on the upper right of this video. Let's begin. Mirror of Adjustment Number 0-09-81 is a design tool abnormality that takes the form of a full-length standing mirror propped up by several planks of wood. Its frame appears to be some kind of rusty metal. The mirror itself is black and does not reflect anything, with only a gray spiral visible. Ability: Mirror of Adjustment's ability consists of totaling the employee's basic stats and redistributing them randomly. The mirror will not go over the employee's stat total or go under the minimum values of 15 to 20. For example, if an employee with an HP value of 30 uses the mirror, the value of the agent's HP is swapped with another stat, meaning they could get 30 work success and work speed instead. The employee will gain an updated primary and secondary title based on their highest stat level after working on the mirror. If all stat levels are equal after finishing work, gain the secondary title Senior Level 3 or Elder Level 5. If an employee uses the mirror more than once in the same day, their base stat total will be lowered by -20. If the employee falls below their level's requirement, the stat total will decrease because they now have a lower level title. The mirror will not go under the minimum stat total of 60. Mirror of Adjustment's basic information takes 2 uses to unlock. The amount of interaction also produces a log and a method. After one use, method appears saying, those who face Mirror of Adjustment will have their stats randomly adjusted. After 4 uses, method will be unlocked saying, if one faces Mirror of Adjustment more than once a day, all their stats will lower each subsequent time they face it. Logs: it assumes the shape of a cheval glass, but nothing is reflected on its surface. The only thing it shows is people. When facing oneself in the mirror, the subject changes. There are numerous suggestions, like the possibility of a linkage to a parallel universe or magical powers, but none of this can be confirmed. Those who face themselves in the mirror may appear the same, but in actuality, they have become completely different people. Looking into the mirror multiple times will gradually eat away one's humanity, until they become indistinguishable from a hollowed husk of a man. So caution is advised. Yo, Brian just walked right past me without saying a word. What's up with him? Oh, he took a peek at the mirror. You know, he always complained about being born too weak. I guess he finally made up his mind about it, huh? The satisfaction is only temporary though. Trivia. This tool abnormality is the first one that can immediately change the base stats of an employee. The concept of this abnormality seems to foreshadow mirror technology introduced and featured in Limbus Company. A singularity that allows a person to see and access themselves in alternate dimensions. When I first played the game and got the mirror, I didn't really use it since all my characters didn't even reach level 3. So I didn't really understand why you would want to reset stats. But seeing on my past few streams where I needed 5 level 5 employees for a mission, it was rough because I couldn't train anybody much on justice work. So thinking about it right now, if I had the mirror in my playthrough, having a bunch of level 3s and level 4 agents, it would have been easier to get certain stats that I couldn't train them immediately when they were level 1. Right, for example, fortitude and prudence seem to be easier to level. So if you think about leveling them up until level 4 or level 3 and scramble those numbers to get the points readjusted into justice, it would have been easier to get back the fortitude and prudence points than training justice from scratch. I just thought my first run in the game was doomed because I kept losing employees to specific abnormalities. But then if I think about it, I was just barely starting in the game. I could have just sucked it up, honestly, and I could have used the mirror for readjusting my employee stats like later on if I needed them. But beginner's mistake, you know? You just learn to play the game little by little. Every single day that passes in the game, you get to learn something new. Or even better, somebody in chat can tell me. Because as we know, during the 3rd video of this series, I started training after getting my 2nd abnormality. Because I thought I didn't have to do the tutorial, but even the tutorial was not even completed. So you still have to find out a lot of things just by yourself. Now, if you have tips on how to efficiently use this item abnormality, please comment down below. And if you like, you can also catch my stream on Twitch and here on YouTube, so you can assist me if you are a veteran in the game. If you want more Project Moon content from me, please don't hesitate to like the video so that the algorithm will be happy. You can also support me further with my Patreon. And don't forget to subscribe. I would like to thank my current Patreon supporters that are shown on the screen, as well as my Twitch subscribers. I want to let you know that I appreciate everything you do for me, truly. Anyway, until next time, I hope you rest easy.